I'm here with the two men behind the Portuguese Spring Tour at Duque, where we've had two internationals. Guys, tell us a bit about how this started with just the two of you.
Well, we started as in 2012 as a schooling. We want to make it a schooling area for us to train during the summer
at his place.
at my place.
Yeah, and we
And
started
then-
with some fences to train.
And then suddenly, went there and see, oh, this might be an event, could be an affiliated event for start. And then suddenly we are here doing internationals.
Yeah, we start with little fences at his house, at his farm. His father just told us like, why do you don't do an event? And we're like, can we? Of course. Then that started there, and now we are here. 2 weeks of internationals, both with 4 stars, with lots of nations. I think we had 14 nations between the weeks. Last year we had 16, I think, and I think people are happy. The rain that came this week was very tough on us. We don't have a big team, but we managed to have all the riders happy because the ground here really copes the rain. And this week was a big test to the ground and even to this arena that is a show jumping grass arena. Really went well, and I think we have a diamond in Europe that is Duque, because what it rained this week, I don't think many events would cope with it. And I've been all over Europe and I've seen many events, and this ground is the thing we have that we can trust everything. Even for us, we were pretty relaxed the day before cross country, and TDs and some course designers were like worried, and judges, and we were pretty relaxed because we know the place, and it really showed his potential.
And you were both competing.
Well, we tried.
Yeah.
No, yeah, we competed.
Yeah, it is. We had a good people around that allow us to make it possible. That's good. Not a big team, but a team that
work
together, and we manage well to make it. So sometimes, like, you stay you are a bit late, and then when you just go there and starting to ride is all prepared and all done, so that makes a big difference.
It's good when you have all organized and the right people at the places. It's easier, and then we can have our time to ride. It's not much, but I think we managed, and we had some good 2 weekends with both horses, and I think if we keep growing and the team keeps growing, it will be easier and easier for us to help each other and to organize it, because we are a small team, and as much as we want to have a big team, but we need more riders, we need more sponsors. Like it's growing, and as much as we grow, we will get bigger. Some things that we do maybe go out of our shoulders because we have to do a little bit of everything. So as much as we have a bigger team and more riders coming over, would be amazing. So we will have an even better event every year, and we want to improve every year to get the top event.
Yeah, well, I've been here a month now, and I've noticed from early morning until after midnight, you two are still out doing stuff either in the arenas or on the cross country. It's amazing effort for 2 people.
It has to be done, At the end of the day, it has to be done. And sometimes I go earlier to sleep and Augusto stays, or either I stay and Augusto goes and rests, or I start earlier and Augusto stays a little bit more. So we really manage each other, and the good thing is we don't need to speak to each other because we know we are
what
friends
we have
since
to do,
kids. And the decisions he has, I don't complain about it because I know they are the right decisions. And when I do
for me it's the same.
we just work really well together, and it's long time. We are teammates from Portugal at Europeans and everything, and we always really understand each other, and the way we do things is very good. It's the way we like to work.
Yeah.
And the team you've built around you, I've worked with them now, this is the 2nd year. They're fantastic people. You've just you've chosen brilliant people to work
Yeah,
with.
unbelievable. Like all the officials, and we have learned a lot with all of them. Like all the officials, all the TDs, all the course designers, even Constantine, that is one course designer and building the fences with us. We have learned a lot, and like it's massive the work that is done there. So he can do a fence in like 5 minutes. Will be a 4-star fence, and it's done. So he's really, and I think we got a good team
Yeah.
here, and I think they like to work with each other. So and
And they-
it takes 3 years until now. So we are in the third year organizing internationals, and I think it's been working, and we are trying to improve and see.
Yeah. They are part of the house
Yeah,
now,
I
you know. It's like Constantine is half of the event. I can tell you, he's half of the event. He does fences, he builds fences. If it's needed, he's at 5 a.m. He's here to start building fences. He's everywhere. We don't need to ask him anything. He's already on top of the things. If any other course designer comes over, oh, I need this fence, and he starts to build, and he really take that part from us, so we can go and do the grounds and stuff, and then we have Tanya that stays here as well for the 3 weeks and really does the decoration of the fences with Christina, who is the show jumping course designer, who really stays here, and they make it everything pretty and the fences painted and the decisions on that. So it takes a lot of our shoulders, so we can organize things from other parts for riders to be happy, horses, and I think those 3 people are the most important, and as well some others from the GNR like Bruno Dias, Rui Silva, Kiko Almeida, Xavier, Loreto, they are part of the team. Normally people don't see them. Portugal, João Portugal from the GNR as well. People don't see them around or don't know them, but we are the face of the organizing committee. But the team behind us is really good, and they really do it for us, and they really push it to us to have a great event. And it's important
it's like a passion after
Yeah,
all.
exactly.
It's like
Like
this is a passion for us. It
And for
started
them.
like a passion, and then
and
they
still,
they
and
yeah, and
still,
still
because
it is. Still it is.
Portugal is not a cultural eventing country, so it's very difficult for us to put together. But it is important for Portugal to have an international. We always had Barroca, and it was a big gap without Barroca. And now the Portuguese riders have a goal at the end of the season, that our season will finish in 1 month. So they have a goal that will finish the season on the international at Duque with international riders, and it's important for us for our calendar to have an international. I think it's a goal for the riders and to improve the sport, and the sport will grow with the international, because the riders have to want to be there with the top riders of the world.
Well, I've spoken to several riders who've been in, some of them in Portugal, never mind eventing here for the first time, and they love the atmosphere that you guys have created here. They just said it's the warmest, laid back, but still get everything done atmosphere they've ever experienced.
It's good to hear,
Yeah,
because
it's good to hear. Yeah,
and we try hard, and as well the riders really see us the effort, because we are riders as well, and they asked us if we need help, and we had some riders painting some fences, and I had some riders doing scribing from other classes. So it's really nice, the atmosphere it's created here, because eventing is a family, and it has to be, and I think most of the events in Europe are losing that, and we as a rider really want to this event, because it's for 3 weeks. It's for 3 weeks, and we really want that the eventing atmosphere and the family will be here, like in our event, you know. And we feel this as well as organizers and riders. It's an event made by riders for riders and horses, you know. At the end of the
and
day,
even with the officials, I think like we close the riders and then put them close to the
Close,
riders.
yeah.
It's like it creates atmosphere even for the officials, you know. Like
Yeah.
I think
They enjoy the
they
time.
enjoy the time, and they understand more the riders, and they are with and speak more with the riders. So I think is a good point on our venue, at least.
Well, I must say, from my point of view, it's been such a pleasure working with you two guys. Yeah, I just love coming
Well,
back.
this is not always very beautiful. Of course, we sometimes go and stress and argue and like, come
Yeah.
on, this is wrong. And
Especially the night.
the late nights
Late
we start
nights,
to get tired,
just
and it's like
when we are together, like we
but
try to
it's
sometimes-
the best time we work is like during the night, because nobody calls us, nobody is asking things to us, so we do long nights because we can do a lot of stuff, because it's easier, because we don't have interruptions. You have to go there because something happened, so we really make a lot late night or early mornings, so we can really keep going with the work. So but sometimes we argue, but it's okay, it's normal.
It's normal, yeah.
But at the end of the day, I think it's worth to do it, and we had an amazing event. I think with the conditions we had this week, was tough, but I think we make
We
it happen.
manage, yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You certainly did. Well, Kiko Stilwell and Augusto Calça, thank you very, very much.
Thank you, and
Thank
see you next year.
See you next year. too.